Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome to what could potentially become a brand new little mini-series of Skyhaven. This game allows you to build your very own airport and you kind of transport yourself through the eras of when aviation was first created and mainstreamed with commercial flights into what we know today with huge big jets as big as A380s. This is going to be pretty much be a bit of an interesting one. Now, if you do enjoy it and you want me to turn it into a little bit of a mini series, then make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new around here so you get notified when more episodes do come out. Don't rely on the recommended tab, boys. Press subscribe so you get notified. And we are going to do this. Now, I haven't really seen much about it. I've kind of seen you can build your own airport. And what I did was I played the tutorial. It's a really brief tutorial, and I'll be completely honest with you right now. I didn't really learn anything from it. That's the best way I can put it right now. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight into, I can either do like a starter airport or I can do an empty plot and kind of go through there. I'm not too sure which is the kind of the best way to do it, whether I do jump into a starter airport, start in 1916 and work our way up to the 1970s, or whether we do it ourselves where we've completely got blank. I won't do sandbox, infinite money. We'll try and earn some cash. Keep it what it's set to default, 25 big ones. And daily history duration, 2 years. I'm not sure what this means, but I'm going to leave it all default and we will press start. And here we are, boys. Here we are. The beginning, 1916. The first step into the sky. People around the world are looking for ways to use new elements for the benefit of mankind. Mail and express freight have never been delivered so fast. Brave travelers and eccentric people are trying out this new way of travel as well. Nonetheless, aircrafts are likely to compete with ships and trains. Little did they know, they not only competed, but they took over. This era's features is small propeller planes, many mail and cargo flights, and a number of passenger flights with rich travelers. So this era then basically you don't really see that many passenger traveling because obviously it was expensive, it was new, and obviously people are a bit scared to go into the sky. But freight and mail were shipped in huge numbers, and that's what we're predominantly going to be building to begin with. Now, this is the space we get to work with. You can purchase extra tiles eventually, but they give you this big strip on the edge of this small little town over here right now for us to build our very own little mini airfield. Now, I've played a tutorial. I'm going to say I kind of understand the basics, but I don't. It wasn't a very good tutorial, but the game looks really, really good anyway. So we're currently paused. I'm nearly pulling 300 FPS. I don't know how. And we're going to get beginning then. So I don't think it gives us any tasks or anything like that. So what I need to do is first build my runway. Now, this is 1916. I don't really have many options, and what I've got is what I've got. So I've got a grass runway. Now, where do I build it? I could either have it going this way, I could have it going this way, I can make it go this way. There's a bunch of different directions in which I can make the airport or the runway go. Now, logically, I mean, there's no logic at all whatsoever, is there, boys? There's no logic whatsoever at all. I could make it go like this, facing this way, and then build off it. It's going to be completely random. So wherever I pick right now, this random position is going to be basing my whole airport on its orientation. So let's do it. Boom. I've clicked. I've placed it in. So the runway's now in. We got a couple of turning points on both sides. So they can kind of come down, turn around, and then scoot straight back out. But it's time to implement the ramps. So we need to add in a grass runway exit. We have the grass ramp, which technically the ramp is a stand in this game. But I'm going to add the exits now. I can add on at the very end here. I can go all the way to the end to make it a little bit easier for us. One there, and if I place in one just there. So they're landing this way and taking off in that direction. And if I go to roads and pathways, we can get the grass taxiway. So if I come out a little bit like there, bring this all the way down, I've got a bit of a taxiway kind of then set up. Right, glorious. So from this, we're going to build some stands, and they're called ramps in this game, which is understandable. And we kind of have to build them. It's not as what you would expect it, like from games I've played in the past, like, you know, like Airport CEO or Sim Airport. You kind of like connect it like this, so it's going to be completely random where I put them right now. So if I went one there, and let's say I'm going to go for 5. I don't know if 5's too, how much. I'm spending money, and I don't know how much money I've got. They're only $300, so I'm going to buy 5 of them. 3, 4, 5. Now, what they do, they land, they come in, but they've got to go out that way. They can't reverse from what I gathered from the tutorial. I could be wrong. I literally could be wrong. So the grass taxiway, if I get all this now connected like that, and if I bring this right to the end and connect in, and then do the same this way, I think we're all good. So this little strip here is the road where our vehicles go to like refuel it and load and stuff like that. You do have to get that road connected to the main outside the region connection, but you also have to build your very own terminal, refueling, cargo stuff. There's quite a lot that you've got to get done. Now, I believe next we go to our facilities, and we've got 2 facilities at the minute to work with. We can place down the cargo storage or the fuel barrel stock. Now, the cargo storage is a high demand for delivering goods via air, a comprehensive cargo sorted and managing facility. So basically, this is what we use to sort the cargo, to put it onto a plane, to distribute it to wherever it wants to pretty much go. So I reckon before we do any of that then, we should actually figure out the grass roads. So if I bring the grass road connecting into here, and what we reckon, this way, and going back up. I'm not sure how close to kind of pull it to it, or whether I bring it down a little bit more. Well, if I went to there and then matched it to here, I can then build off it. This is kind of somewhat looking like an airport. Somewhat looking like an airport, kind of a little bit, maybe not really. But we're going to get our cargo building down right now. So a cargo storage, which I could place in here and put it right towards the end. There we go. Cargo facility placed in. Now, we do have to get vehicles for it. If I go to buy a vehicle for this, we get the Bussing Zoo 500, which is a truck, basically, that can carry the goods to and from the train. It has a capacity of 10, costs us $3.50 and $4 an hour. So I will buy one, and we'll have one vehicle. We can buy 2, I believe, but I'll buy one to begin with and to see how busy it's going to be. Now, we'll also buy the refueling station as well. I can put it right next door to it. Save us a little bit of space. Now, the refueling barrel stock thingy here also requires a vehicle. It's kind of another truck, so I'm not quite sure how it actually refuels. It's not really a refueling truck. Maybe it just has a barrel with a pump on it. Maybe that's what it pretty much does. Who knows? Who knows? Now, that's the bare minimum right now. Literally, the bare minimum just to be able to open up the airport, technically, for cargo. Now, before I can do it, I've got to select all of these ramps right now and connect them all to the nearest facility. So you can kind of select this big kind of link here, which does all of it automatically. Makes life super easy for us. And then I believe we have to then accept a couple of contracts to kind of get things rocking and rolling. One of them, I think, is a fuel contract. I could be wrong. So what you need to do is technically open up the fuel management screen. And within in here, we can then sign a contract, but there's no external contracts available. That must mean that I'm missing something that I still need to get done. So if I put into play mode, or a little bit of a fast forward, we have an incoming flight ready to go. Oh, okay. So we've got a flight already coming in right now. It's the Barriot XL Mail. I think it needs refueling, and it has cargo. So if I accept it on ramp 1, is that plane now going to come in? I'm just slightly zooming out. I don't know where it's going to come from. Wait, they land this way, don't they? So I'm checking this way. So if I have a little bit of a... Oh, the truck's already gone out. There's a truck already gone out right now, getting to the stand. Right, I am kind of excited, but I would like to see the plane. There we go. There's the plane. There's the plane. There's the plane. Right, if I pause, I can't like hone in on the plane, can I? Go to the airliner. It's right here anyway. Look how tiny it is, boys. Oh my goodness me. That is... I mean, it is a propeller plane. This is 1916 in the game right now. You know what's hilarious? It's a mail plane, and it's got RPO. It almost looks like the Royal Mail logo. It's hilarious. So there goes the plane. It's now landing at your boy's airport. That runway is way too big for how small that plane is, but obviously they're going to get bigger, aren't they? They are going to get bigger. So we got $50 for the Royal Postmaster right now landing. Do I have more flights coming in right now? What's all this about here? I have another flight coming in which I can maybe accept for ramp 2. Oh, I've got planes already landing, boys. Now, the truck's on the way. I don't know how the refueling works then. I don't know whether it's a case of I needed to... No external contracts. I feel like I'm missing something with the contract. Oh, it could be that the fact that I'm not connected to the outside region for supply. That's what it could be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this road down to there and in. Keep it simple, keep it simple. Right, we're in. Does that mean I can now accept the fueling contract? Oh, it does! Okay, I'll just click that without even realizing what I've just clicked right now. But I've just ordered some fuel, I'm assuming, which can give me a 5,000 delivery volume. I have a feeling that was maybe potentially the wrong idea to do it. Just solely because it could be a lot of fuel. What was the original one there? 1,000. Okay, I might have just ordered too much fuel. I may or may not have just ordered a little bit too much fuel. Yeah. But that's okay. It will see us for quite some time. It will see us for quite some time. We do have a fuel here. Oh, okay. We had fuel anyway, so there's no need to worry. But yeah, I've got quite a lot now, haven't I? I really have. I really have. So that's just the bare minimum I've now done. Literally, I can't do anything less just to have mail planes now landing, which is really good. But obviously, we want to take it a little bit further. We're making a little bit of cash right now from refueling, but we need to get this little airport to the point where it's either breaking even or making a profit, so I know I can slowly progress with expanding it. So, let's see what we can do right now. There's also other facilities. There's cargo storage, barrel storage. We've done that. Airfield buildings, the airfield administration. Now, this is where you can start to do stuff like researching to unlock new things. I'm going to go through it right now real quick. We've done that. Decorations and bulldoze. So the next thing to do would be to build the administration building. But here's my vehicles coming in right now. Oh, you can see he's got the barrels on the back of the truck. That's pretty cool. So can I view my money? How do I view my... I don't want to take a new loan out, no. But how do I view like the economy and how much I'm making and if I am making a profit? How does this work? I'm not 100% sure. The planes are currently just chilling right now. Do they need to be reloaded? Capacity 0. Are you about to put some goods on there? I can't really see it carrying anything. Right, he's just pulled up right now to the back of that plane. Can't start. The blocking service must be completed. Oh, it's got a load cargo still in and refuel by the looks of it. So if I fast forward, it's loading the cargo. I've just had the fuel delivery come in, boys. Refueling the plane right now. But we still got to load the cargo. We've unloaded it. We've just now got to load it, I'm assuming. And then now it's about to perform this service. So I think it's just getting the goods. It's now going to load that plane up. Oh, hello. And then that plane, is it then good to go? I think so. Does it now fly off? Yeah. Okay, so it seems simple, right? It does seem simple. So if I accept 5 new flights, 1 for each stand, we're good to go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, when I did the tutorial, when it comes to passenger planes, it's kind of like airport CEO, where you then start scheduling it and you don't have to kind of keep manually accepting them as I'm doing right now. We have contracts in place to kind of always get the flights. So that should give us quite a bit of money coming in. But yeah, we now need to think about... Hold on, open cargo management. Is this like another thing we can get a new contract? Yeah, I don't think I've got a contract here, have I? No contract signed. So, oh, this is for delivery volume. Okay, I don't think I need it because we've got 46 out of 50 currently. So I think we're okay for just a minute. I think we can kind of hold out. So, airfield buildings. Let's get the administrative building in. And let's put this... Can I put it right there? I mean, you can't technically put it directly on a corner. But I might put it just there. The administration building. Nice and simple. Now, from this, if I open up the lab, you can then hire, like, I believe they're called clerks. Clerks, that work for you. When you hire clerks, you gain research points. So if I hire, for example, 2, because they are super expensive, and I can maybe then start to research something new. So I have the ability to research some advanced barrel logistics, which will give us a large fuel barrel stock. Not too worried about that right now. This one is the air cargo warehouse, so larger cargo storing facilities. Basically, larger fuel storing facilities, larger cargo storing facilities, and air traffic control gives us a wooden ATC tower. Now, we're not really going down right now the passenger route. We're sticking to mail and cargo. At this moment, this is airplane services. We've got passenger services. We can research personnel, construction, and office work. We'll kind of try and research the advanced barrel logistics and the reinforced loading. So we can up the amount of fuel that we kind of hold and the amount of cargo that we can hold. So we can just have vast amounts of planes coming in. So with a little bit of a fast forward right now, we should now start seeing lots more planes arriving. And it could mean that I'm going to need more vehicles. So if I buy a second vehicle, which I can't do because there's not enough parking spaces, so we'll upgrade you, add a second one in. So we can basically refuel 2 planes at once. And then the same for the cargo as well. Unload and load 2 planes at once with that. These are bigger planes. Holy moly. These can hold up to 9 cargo. Damn. Right, this is going to be interesting, isn't it, boys? This is definitely going to be interesting right now. So we'll see how far or how long this now lasts, how it goes, and I'm hoping we're going to be making some sweet money. Can't accept any new flights until one's disappeared, which one now has, so we can replenish that. The cargo is going down, so keep our eyes peeled on that, boys, before we have to order some more cargo in or sign a new contract to be able to distribute more cargo. You got to balance all these logistics now, don't we? Right, accept these stands. And we've got another one right now. So eventually when we get to like passenger, we don't have to do all this. It's kind of like automatically done almost, kind of in a weird way. So is it worth me now opening up the cargo management and signing a new contract to get 30 more in delivery volume? I've signed the contract, so by the time that comes in, we should get 30 more delivered. The fuel is definitely going down again as well. So fuel management will take a volume of 2,000. Very expensive, boys. Don't get me wrong, very expensive. But we just got delivery of cargo. And in a couple more seconds, we'll get the delivery of fuel coming in. So it's what you've got to do to kind of balance it all out. So pretty simple. And to be honest with you, we are actually making a little bit of money. So this has worked out pretty well. This has actually worked out fantastic. So how are we doing with the researching then? I might actually hire 2 more employees. Now we've got a little bit more money, so we can hopefully up the numbers of researching that we gain. And make these larger capacities, because then you won't have to order as much, or more, as frequent, I should say. That's probably the best way to put it. You won't have to order it as frequent, because you'll be having quite a bit of storage available. Damn, these planes are eating some of my fuel right now, aren't they? They really are eating into my fuel. This is a good job while I'm researching larger fuel reserves. So no more planes I can kind of get done just yet. I mean, I can also not accept so many flights, which would kind of help me out, but I like to make money. So I'll go for another loan right now. It's a shame that we can't like do like an auto renewal. Now, is there a difference in prices? I don't know if there is or not, but we're going to order 3,000 of you and sign that contract. And then cargo-wise, we're going to have to order some cargo as well, or sign a new contract to distribute more cargo. And we'll go with a 40, which I'm delivering. This is for News Air Transporting. Sign that as well. And then we should be underway. So get all these stands all up and running, or as many as we can. The researching for the new advanced barrel logistics is almost done as well. And we've got more flights coming in that we can now set up. And things are going pretty good. For a basic airport in 1916, that's only delivering cargo at the moment, we ain't doing too bad. We actually are making somewhat of a bit of a profit, which is pretty good to see. We can definitely advance a lot quicker, a lot further by expanding a bit more, but I don't want to jump too far ahead because that's when you then start to lose a bit of money. So accepting contracts where we can. We could do with more vehicles to service the planes a bit quicker. You know, let's not beat around the bush right now. There's definitely things that we can do to kind of increase productivity. But maybe that's where the advanced stuff then comes in. Oh, you're joking me. So at nighttime, you don't do any researching. Right, I have to order some more fuel. Damn. So I wonder what time they then start again on the next day. And it's not like we can fast forward, is it? Like, to the next day? So we can't do any researching right now. We can... I mean, I suppose it gives us time as well to do some reordering. And get all prepared for the next day. Suppose it all helps, right? But at this moment right now, I'm technically not making any money. Right, here comes the vehicle coming in right now with all the new cargo stuff on board. There we go. But that's it. That's literally all I can do right now. So I can't do nothing until the next day. Which is a shame, really. And I'm not quite sure how you then, or if you can, even fast forward to the next day. I think we're pretty much all done. So while we are waiting, back in the research lab, what would I do next? Well, I think we'll definitely go for the reinforced loading docks. I might just get like a 5th person. Make it even more speedier. We'll go for the reinforced loading docks so we can store more cargo before we eventually do think about moving on to the passenger side of things. So I think each day then is a year in the game. And by looking at the researching, the dawn of the airlines, that era is in 1920. So we got 3 more days, or in the game, 3 more years to go before that era arrives. But you can't do anything now. I think this is the time where you do spend it just making sure that you're on top of things. So I wonder if as it goes midnight, whether we get like a little, you know, money thing pop up and tell us how we're doing. Unless that, oh yeah, the daily report will be available tomorrow. And that will then see if we made money or lost money. Definitely lost money, obviously, because, you know, the amount of money I have to spend in investments. But I don't think we did too bad. I don't think we did too bad. So it's about to be midnight shortly. And then we can truly see how we got on. So apart from the fact that we spent 29,000 on construction, on resources, on buildings, I made nearly 19 grand in income. So this next day will be kind of, you know, intriguing, seeing as I ain't got to do the vast amount of setup as I once had to. This is a straight money making day, but obviously I am going to expand and do some stuff. But how long do we now wait? Can we not skip to the next day? I would like to skip to the next day. Oh, I can press that button. I didn't realize. I didn't realize, boys. All right, next day. And we're now working. And we can now also start accepting flights. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So advanced barrel logistics is done. So we can now dismiss that. And if we go to our researching, we can now do... We'll now do this one next. The air cargo warehouse stuff. So get that research real quick. And I believe if I then go to build it... So where is it? You got the fuel stock one, which holds a total of 5,000. This one holds 8,000. Which you could argue it's not really that much more, is it? Not really. But if I place it over on this side, what you can do is relocate the vehicles to the other one. I do have a larger capacity. But if I turn this off, you can also move it down to here. So it's right next door and open it back up again. And then, I mean, I could just keep it for now, couldn't I? Sign the contract. If I go 6,000 and get that delivered. So let's quickly pause the game here for a second. Won't fill me up, but we'll get awfully close. Awfully close. So I was going to think about getting rid of the first one, but I think for now I'll keep them together. It's not much more of a capacity than what we've currently got right now, but I suppose every little helps, right? Every little helps. And it does give me the ability to maybe get more vehicles. I think you can only have 2 maximum, right? Am I right in saying that? Now I've got rid of that one. I moved that one vehicle over to there. I can actually buy another vehicle right now because I've got 2 parking spaces. So can I upgrade parking slots again? Oh, you can. I can just get a third one. But the problem is, though, it's pulling from there. I don't know whether, like, it combines them or it still has its 5,000 capacity. I don't know, but I'm going to add... Oh, okay, so I just added more slots there. I didn't need to do that, but I'm going to move one vehicle over to there. So I've got 2 in each, basically. 2 in each. So our fuel delivery is going to come in shortly anyway. I'll have a little bit of a fast forward again. We are now researching the additional cargo storage, and we'll just keep accepting flights as we just go along. That's all we can do at the moment, right? That's all we can do. Now, I've spent quite a bit of money. Didn't really mean to. So we kind of need to make some more money back, don't we? We really do, which is not difficult to do. It's not difficult. Keep selecting. Keep confirming. And we're already at like 16, 17, nearly 20% done for this researching as well. So money's definitely coming back in. We've got a lot more fuel now, so it'll kind of last a little bit longer. I've almost tripled my original. So keep adding on. Keep accepting. Keep making money. That's literally all we can do at this point. That's all we can do. So with the increase in, well, once we get this research, we got the increase in storage. It means I can then go longer without having to buy anything new. That's the other side of it as well. So we're just winning, boys. We are just winning all the time. Oh, what are you? Oh, you're an airliner. And you want to board and disembark people. Yeah, I can't accept you. So why are you now popping up? Is it really wanting me to go down the road of passengers already? But then again, it's taken this long to get a passenger plane. But look at the difference in money. 400 versus nearly, just over 2 grand. Okay, we have to have a serious thought about passengers. Because that is stupid money, right? That is legit stupid money. It really is. Right, accept those for just a moment. Because we are going to have to get another cargo contract coming in. In terms of researching, once we've got those done, what is it we then need to do to be able to get passengers? We don't have any other type of buildings, do we? No. No. And reinforced loading docks is what we're currently researching. Passenger services, base hospitality. Yes, this is what we need to unlock the early days airport station. So this is basically like the terminal in a way. Unlocks the buses, which are passenger buses, which then take the passengers to the plane and back to this. So that's something that we'll have to research next to get kind of passenger flights up and running. Right, let's fast forward anyway, boys. Let's get a little bit of a fast forward on the go. Try and get this research done as quick as possible. I could, in reality, just hire more people. As expensive as that is, it does mean that I can now research twice as quick. And I've got to get it done before the day ends, because you do no researching on the night time. Right. Keep accepting these little cargo flights. Try and earn the money, because we're going to have to then eventually pay for it, aren't we? And that'll be the next headache we've got to go through. He's trying to afford the new building. Right, this should get done soon. Oh, we need to do that cargo contract before we do forget. So, new contract. We're going to order 40. Hopefully we'll be okay. I've got no... Okay, we actually do have a stand there ready. Right, this is about to be done. Dismiss. And then we will go for the base hospitality right now. We'll research that, which is going to take a long time. A very long time. But once we get it done, we should start making some serious cash with the fact that we can get like passengers up and running. You do have to change the airport quite a bit, though. You have to change what the stands can do and take them from like cargo and mail to passenger based, which is understandable. And then we have to start getting contracts. So while it does seem like you are going to make a lot more money, you also don't get as many flights. And there's a lot more stress involved as well. There is a lot more stress involved. Right, we haven't had to buy fuel in a while, which is a good sign. We recently had the cargo delivery, which is also pretty sweet. But the evening is coming fairly quickly. So keep accepting. And keep making money. We're about to go over 10 grand again in the bank. I've spent a lot as well, so we can't forget that. We can't forget that. Keep accepting for the stands. And where are we currently at right now? It is technically the evening. So we're just trying to get as much researching done as we can. And what do you reckon we're kind of falling short on? Do you reckon it's the cargo side that we fall short on? Or do you reckon it's still the refueling? It's going to be the cargo, isn't it? So I reckon we add another one. I can buy the other one, remember? The larger cargo thing. But I'm holding out. Because I want to save my money for passengers. I got 3 vehicles anyway, so we've upped it by a third. That's the best way to put it. And we play the waiting game. So money's looking good. Money is creeping back into our bank account right now. The evening's coming up pretty quick, and we've done 50% of the researching already. So any more we can do above 50% is perfect. But we're now unloading all these cargo planes quite rapidly. Cargo available in the storage is only 10% of the capacity. Oh, snap! Yes, right, pause. I would like to do some ordering. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention. That is bad news. That is real bad news right now, boys. Yes, I know there's no cargo. It's coming in 15 seconds. Please hold your horses. Please hold your horses. I have interest. What is the warehouse? Oh, wait, hold on. Where is the building? Do we... Wait, what did it research when I researched it? Cargo... Air cargo warehouse it researched. That's cargo storage. Ah, there's the warehouse. Oh, it replaces the building entirely. Capacity's 300. You guys see that, right? The capacity's 300. Oh, I don't think we can ignore that. I don't think we can ignore that. I might just drop it here. Yeah, we can't ignore that. I'm going to move the vehicle over here. And if I link... I don't know if I need to link all the facilities again. I'm not too sure. But Why can't I move the vehicle over? Relocate vehicle. Oh, I can't do any more because there's not enough parking spaces. I'll buy there enough. So I no longer need that building, which I can delete that building, right? So how do I sell the building? I'll unlink it first. Close it, remove it. Yes. Boys, look at my cargo capacity right now. What's carrying on? What's carrying on? So we'll quickly order some fuel. I've just ordered 6,000. I didn't even realize I ordered 6,000 right there. And fast forward. It's currently nighttime. Can't really do much about that at the minute. But we've just completely changed the airport. We've completely changed it just by one building alone. So here comes the fuel coming in right now. Being refueled. Very good, very good. That cargo should last us for quite some time. But this base hospitality is almost done. We're almost ready to start accepting passenger planes. Now, we're just playing the waiting game. We actually fast forward now to the next day. Bit of a long-winded process. I wonder if eventually you can kind of like, you know, run through the day. Through the night, sorry. So commercial. Where does this come from? I didn't do any commercial stuff. Right, still spent a lot. But I still lost 7 grand. That's the best way to put it. But we did spend a lot, guys. But we have a lot to show for it as well. So, you know, no need to get too stressed right now. No need to get too stressed right now. Right, flight's already incoming by the looks of it. But I can't accept anything because cargo's not available for the ramp. Oh, do I need to link it all? Yes, I'm missing the linking of the facilities. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this is the way I know at the minute. So that means I can accept flights. Very good, very good, very good. Dawn of Airlines. Wait, it's 1920 already? More travel, small and medium aircraft, scheduled flights, and more complex aircraft require flight check services. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. So we'll progress. We'll try and progress at our own rate anyway, not jump too far forward. But this is a new era, boys. This is a new era for flights and air travel. This is going to get done shortly anyway, the researching. I'm not too sure where we're going to go after this and what we're going to research next. But we're just waiting until it's done, which is now done. So I'll just go up to play mode. Do I get to research something new, or should I kind of slightly hold back a little bit? I mean, we're still ahead schedule on the timeline. Personnel, fuel, hoist, winch. See, there's a lot of stuff there we could do which will help us out. Flight scheduling would be a big one. It would do, wouldn't it? But, again, we got to do it in stages, boys. We got to do it in stages. So what did we just unlock then? We've actually unlocked the ability to build the early days airport station, but it's 9,500, so I'm yet to be able to afford it. So it's a little bit out of our budget at the moment. It is a little bit out of our budget. So keep accepting these little cargo flights anyway, because they are a huge help and a huge money maker for us. We've got the vehicles doing their thing. No stress. We should have enough vehicles that they can kind of just run through it. We probably do need more vehicles still. But we're servicing flights a lot quicker than we originally was before. So that's a benefit. We've actually got enough now to buy it, but there's still a lot more stuff we have to buy after it. So I reckon we're going to need at least 15 grand. I just realized I got a traffic jam right now for planes trying to get onto the runway. But at least we haven't got to worry about cargo or refueling for some time. That's our big kind of bonus that we got coming out of this. So keep accepting the flights, keep making that sweet cash. And we really got to figure out what we're going to be researching next. So if I do go down the road of doing it, air traffic control, ATC tower could be a good thing. But then passenger services, I mean, stuff like this could also help us out. The refueling. Rewards, refueling, personnel training. We can train them up. The hoist and winch. Crane, speed up the loading and unloading, which is something they could really do with. And same with the fuel. This speeds up the refueling process as well, so we can serve a lot quicker. Maybe this is what we get done next. Just work on speeding up the ability to refuel, to unload and load, so we can service planes quicker, thus service more planes in a day. That's the idea, isn't it? That's the idea behind it all. I mean, we got quite a lot of demand for planes landing at our airport as well. So that's pretty sweet. It's real good. If anything, it's real good. Right, these planes should be disembarking shortly. We'll accept some more. There's another passenger plane coming in as well. Or we can have the ability to have the passenger plane. Yo, that... Whew, this is an expensive cargo plane. Did you see it then? Damn, son, damn. Alright, keep accepting where we can. Everything's all occupied at the moment. Not really much more we can do. And we are researching the ability to... I think we're doing the refueling one first, if I'm not mistaken. No, the hoist and winch. We're doing the loading, unloading one first. Because that's 2 actions in reality, isn't it? It's 2 actions. So I wonder if it's something that I have to like manually add or do or kind of integrate in here. I'm not sure. That's going to be interesting to find out right now. It really is. So it's almost at 100%. Almost at 100%. Hoist and winch. Dismiss that for a second. So is it something that I've got to like do myself? Or do they automatically now have the ability to do that quicker? I'm not sure how that works. If I'm being completely honest with you. After completing the research, you can activate this feature in the cargo terminal. In the cargo terminal? Where's that? In the cargo terminal? What does that mean? Do you know what I mean? What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. I have no idea. I don't have a cargo terminal, if that's what it means. What did everyone say here? After research, you can activate this feature in the barrel storage. In the barrel storage? In the barrel storage? I'm assuming it meant this, right? I mean, I don't have the option to do it there, obviously, because we don't have the option to do it there. We haven't unlocked it. Yeah, very confusing. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comment section down below. But we've got quite a bit of cash right now. We've got quite a bit of cash sitting in our bank, which definitely 100% will be useful to utilizing all of this to build a passenger setup to start accepting passenger planes. In turns, means that we're going to be building a passenger airport in the next episode. Guys, if you did enjoy this, please smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.